regular season just getting started. It's like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers.
But let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Shea is out there with Murray, and it's Porter at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Hardy. And there's the feed to McGee. First shot, first pass. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Jokic. What a tremendous game he played against New York. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. Going into the first game of the season, he said we have to attack them inside and in transition. See how that works out. If they don't adjust, we're going to keep pressing. Well, Kevin, that seems like a good idea considering his explosive team that he has. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets. Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now is still trying to find its way.
Hardaway against Porter. Hardaway, no good. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Shea kicks to Murray. Back to Shea. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Porter against Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Gordon with the defensive effort.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Here's Shea. The shot's good.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look right at the cup. Nicely done.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Doncic outside. Pass to Hardy. From 10 feet out. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Wood can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shea passes to Jokic. Shea outside. Here's Gordon. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Shea with the bucket.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They trail by 1. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Over to the wing, and Jokic wide open. He shoots. Again, the Nuggets score.
And just paying attention to the details and makes great reads offensively. Jokic is so comfortable with the catch and shoot.
Now, here's Doncic. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. On the wing, Hardaway. Takes it from 10. Misses off the left iron.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
McGee's shot is off.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And Jay gets it to go. Mavericks trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here is Doncic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 5 to shoot. Dallas, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Che. And the shot is long.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's the pass to Hardaway. Kicks to Doncic. Pass to Hardy. For Che, it's deflected. They recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding execution on the court.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just time.
The Nuggets trail by 7. So on the floor for Denver. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray out there with Che. And it's Jokic in at the center.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
Hardy, no good.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Hardy passes to Wood over Gordon. That one's not going to go. Now Denver takes it the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
Hardaway against Porter, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game. Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But, Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Denver ball.
The Nuggets on offense. They've got a 10-0 run going. Shea fires away from outside. Another three for Denver.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Hardaway against Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires, high post. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Passes it to Hardy, and stolen by Shea. Up the floor. And it's Murray with the jam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Pass to Hardy, and stolen by Shea. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Out to the right wing. They need this one. Wood can't hit. Denver leading by 12. Here's Shea. Again, the Nuggets score.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Hardaway with a wide open look. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Hardaway has got his first points in this one. Here's Shea. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Hardy. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Denver.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Here's Shea, and Shea throws it down.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Here's Doncic. He's got 11. And the pass to Hardy, and stolen by Shea. Moving it up. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Hardy. Covered by Shea. And Hardaway gets it to go.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Doncic passes to Hardy. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his width, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Shea. Shea's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to McGee. Here's Wood. That one misses. Gordon with the defensive effort. And here we go. Fast break with Shea. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks trailed by 11. Pass to Hardy. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And it's 7 points for Jaden Hardy.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Got that one up quick.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seemed as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Dallas calls timeout.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
It's time to get ready for your defense crew.
Outside Hardaway. Six to shoot. Jacks up a three. Denver grabs the miss. Shea's got 8 rebounds in this game. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Hardaway passes to Wood. McGee trying to break free. Wood can't hit.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Shea. Pass to Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And back.
So it's Denver looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. While you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
He got Hardaway. Wood out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Hardy. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Good on both.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer, and he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys. Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
And the first one drops. And with the Mavs a trip doors to the conference finals, puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
Hardaway hits them both. And here are the Nuggets now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one goes on Wood.
After spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
There is some Blake Griffin, a younger Blake Griffin in Aaron Gordon, right? The explosive, ferocious forward takes pleasure in hammering it down.
The pass to Hardy. And here's McGee. Dallas moving it around. Here's Wood. Oh, good on that one. Gordon with the defensive effort. Denver leading by 14. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Jokic. Gordon trying to break loose. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Hardy passes to McGee. Now here's Hardy. Covered by Shea. Now here's Hardy. He started close. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
13 foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Mavericks have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Shea. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
3.
Shea's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Denver. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 17-point game. Hardaway finds McGee. Wood against Gordon. Wood passes to Hardy. Floats it up for Wood. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
Here's Shea. Misses from short range.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Passes it to Hardy. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Shea. Lays it up and banks it in. Shea's got 35.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Pass to Hardy and stolen by Shea. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
That one on Hardy.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Shea with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now the pass to Hardaway. Doncic looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. And they double up Doncic. The wide open look here for Wood. No good with the triple. The Nuggets leading by 19 points. Jokic passes to Shea. Down low. Here's Porter. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Porter against Hardaway. All alone. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 17 now.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Mavericks trail by 18. Here's Hardy. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Shea left side. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists here tonight.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Hardy passes to Hardaway. To the middle. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The jump hook. And Shea with the nice bucket inside. Shea's got 44.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Josh Green's checked in for the Mavericks. And Denver also making a switch. Ryan's checked in. Murray against Doncic. Green dishes to McGee. Another shot. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray outside. Inside. Here's Jokic. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Green passes to Doncic. To stop the run, McGee trying to break free. Murray with the defensive effort.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Pass to Jokic. To the wing on the left. Denver passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shea. Jokic trying to free himself up. Outside for Murray. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Murray's got 9 points.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Back to Doncic. Floats it up for Wood.
And the evolution of Wood continues to impress, accepting a bigger role in this offense.
For 3. Another 3 for Denver.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Passes it to Hardaway. Wood kicks to Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Shea. To the right side. Back to Bryant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bryant's got his second basket of the night.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams. And Doris, with Thomas Bryant, I get the sense you feel like this is a guy that's got a chance to be an impact player.
GA, his best year in the league, he averaged 14 points and 4 boards, but his shooting percentage was elite. So clearly a guy who can be a high percentage finisher. He brings a level of physicality you like. To me, it's whether this young man can stay healthy. That's what it comes down to.
It's stolen by Green. And the foul called on Shea. That's foul number 2 for him. Now he's checked in for the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock comes in for Christian Wood. And then for Denver, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's checked in for Porter. Brown comes in for Chet. Changes here for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Powell. And Christian Woods subbed in for Josh Green. Big group substitution here for Denver. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Bryant. Porter comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Shea's checked in for Brown. And Murray subbed in for Reggie Jackson.
what blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA. And that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
So on the floor for Denver, Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Shea is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Porter at the 3 slot. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And yes, it's good.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Mavericks have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And there's the pass to McGee. Now, here's Doncic. Here's the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Gordon. Buries it down low.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Mavericks shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. He's looking for Hardaway and finds him. It's blocked. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. Bertanis comes in for Christian Wood. Justin Holiday's checked in for Hardaway. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Luka Doncic. Clock at 6. They could use a bucket. He's off on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Shea outside. And yep, another basket.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, G.A., you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out.
His play this season has moved him past Kobe. Yes, Kobe being Bryant for most 50-point games in a season. I can still remember that incredible 2007 year for Kobe, and that has been bested.
Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Murray. Holiday, the pass to Bertans. Back to Holiday. From deep. It's rebounded by Najee.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for it.
That free throw, no good. That one is no good. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Holiday surveying the floor. And they get it. No good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Here's Shea. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Murray. Morris outside. Here's Ntilikina. No good on the shot. Murray with the defensive effort. Taken away by Holiday. Pass to Bullock. Banked in off the glass.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nuggets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shea.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal...
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Boy, tough game. How did you guys manage to get this win tonight?
You know, it always comes back to defense. You know, in the second half, we got defensive stops, we got rebounds, you know, we were able to get out in transitions, we shared the ball, and we kept it from moving from side to side, and we just played with great pace tonight.
You were really effective at starting the break tonight. How did you go about doing that?
Man, just cleaning the glass and keeping my head up. You know, looking for the outlet pass. You know, we got a lot of speed and athleticism, so anytime we can use that to our advantage is a good thing.
It certainly is. Worked out well tonight. Thank you.
Anytime, man.